that global warming could have anything to do with this massive act of environment.
Beyond the problem of our gasoline purchases enriching people who want to harm America lies another issue that makes this energy crisis different from anything we have faced before. It's the threat that global warming poses to the planet and our way of life. So I visited the National Center for Atmospheric Research overlooking Boulder, Colorado, to find out what the U.S. government's top scientists have to say about climate change.
One of our missions here is to really try to communicate our scientific findings with the public.
Bill Collins, the center's chairman for global climate modeling, is a lead author of what's widely considered to be the most comprehensive study of climate change to date. He took me to the center's inner sanctum, the Visualization Lab, where supercomputers create models of global warming.
So, Tom, this is our simulation of how the temperature has changed from the middle of the 19th century, basically at the beginning of industrialization. Each frame is 1 year, and the colors get warmer and warmer because the planet is heating up. The blue area is indicating that the planet is cooler. Those are more or less disappearing from our simulation.
Yeah, they're shrinking.
When we get into the late 1990s, we have 5 of the warmest years in the historical record. Now we're getting into the future, and you'll start to see colors in the orange and red range. We know that's due to mankind's burning of fossil fuel. There's no longer any reasonable doubt in the scientific community.
So what would happen?
Well, for example, you would begin irreversibly melting Greenland. All of the ice on Greenland, it's equivalent to more than 25 feet globally of sea level rise.
What would that do to New York City?
You would need a really high dike around New York City. This will have a major impact on coastal areas in the United States. Island nations will be completely inundated.
Bill, if you had a chance to convey one message about what you've learned here on the basis of hard science, what would it be?
Message would be that we're running an uncontrolled experiment on the only home that we have.
With the urgency growing and a lack of sustained action from both Washington and the automobile industry, individual Americans have been doing something about our oil